Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host of the Grilling to Get Away podcast, and I'm here with my buddy.
What's that, everyone? This is Ben.
Ben, man, welcome back to the basement studio.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's good, man. So we are talking this week a little bit about some Thanksgiving Day sides and maybe some desserts. Last week we talked about turkey and stuff. So if you haven't listened to that episode, going back and we talked about spatchcocking it
and frog style
man. So I posted that on our social medias and stuff.
Frog style.
No, just like the podcast episode about like spatchcocking, like kind of the one like. We definitely recommend trying it out, but then somebody's like, the only way I do it is frog style now. I was like, hey, we talked about that too. I was like, what a chance. But like I had a lot of people like your buddy Raymond from banking.
Yeah.
He commented on my LinkedIn post on that. He said that spatchcock is the only way he's been doing it since like 2022 or something like that.
Okay.
So he's a big spatchcocker.
I like that. I'll have to talk to him about that.
Yeah. So that was cool. Got to see, but like a lot of people commented too, like that's the only way they'll do it. Mm-hmm. And then also like the wet versus dry brine. Yeah. Had some people say that they don't get like the actual, like they don't feel they get a lot of the flavor from the wet brine. So they only dry brine it now. I was like, I could get that. Yeah. I understand.
Yeah. I'd say it kind of depends, like how your personal
preference,
or like how you're brining it, right? Like
yeah.
If you're doing,
this individual, I don't know him personally, but he mentioned he did it a number of different ways. I think he said like he's tried every single type of brine that's out there. Sweet tea, all this type of stuff. He's like he's like I never pick up on the flavor of it. So
I don't know, dude.
He's just sticking to
and I love that.
Yeah.
But this year I'm just gonna stick to the dry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, that's awesome. Let's. I'm looking forward to seeing. And of course, we have people say I don't like turkey, so I'm doing a brisket. Hey, you
awesome.
do, you do you.
Even better. Sure, go for it.
I'll look for the invite in my inbox. I'm coming over. Gonna have some brisket.
Ham. I know a lot of people do ham and stuff. I wanted to. You and I had a chance, and real quick, kind of before we dive into the sides and stuff, but I wanted to make sure we gave this company a shout out. You and I, we went out to lunch one day.
Oh yeah, that's right, we did.
And
we've been trying to get around and get some barbecue, especially the local joints. We got some on our radar that we want to get out and try.
So we kind of had an opportunity. We're like, hey, dude, let's go get some lunch today, and we took advantage of it, and we went to Dragon Pit.
A Dragon Pit BBQ
in Racine.
In Racine, Wisconsin.
Yeah, and awesome. Had a great time. It was good. It was what were we going, like a Tuesday and stuff?
Yeah, it was a Tuesday. Well, we usually
11, so
we usually do the podcast on Tuesdays, but because we did the guest episode over at Impro, we had an open Tuesday.
Free Tuesday.
Yeah, so we're like, hey, let's just go get some barbecue. So we did.
Yeah, and one thing I did want to mention though too. I mean, we had a great time. Solid food. No, it was fantastic. But you can order Thanksgiving meals from them.
Dude, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
From them and like Monster Boys Barbecue, like competes at our barbecue competition. They're doing something for Thanksgiving where you can order ahead of time. Yeah. It's awesome.
If you do want, like if you don't have the time to cook, you don't want to cook, you don't have a smoker or something, but you still want like that smoke, kind of flavor and all that. Like, I mean, they do the sides. You tell them how much turkey you want, how much, what sides you want and stuff. And they have all their pricing and stuff. So reach out to them.
Reach out to them if you need it.
You got plenty of options. So don't, don't use the excuse like, well, why don't I have a smoker and stuff. Yeah. Like if you're not doing a turkey or if you're just doing it for cooking for yourself or like just doing a small family or whatever. I mean, they have plenty of options for you. So yeah, reach out. Just wanted to, put that out there.
So what did we have over? We tried the platter.
We got the platter, three meat platter.
3 meat platter. We shared this time because we learned last time like one meat, like one platter is too much for just one person.
They gave it a ton of meat, man. Yeah, it was more than enough for both of us.
Yeah, we got the ribs, we got the brisket, and then we pulled pork.
And then for our sides, we did mac and cheese and hush puppies.
Hush puppies.
It was awesome. Oh man, it was awesome.
Hush puppies with a little honey on it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and it was cool too. They have a bunch of different barbecue sauces, so they were nice enough to kind of let us try the different flavors that they have. But yeah, man, it was good, solid lunch, very reasonable price and stuff.
Yep.
Again, fed both of us. Like we didn't leave hungry, that's for sure. but yeah, that nothing bad to say. But again, yeah, if you're just looking for something different or don't feel like cooking, you got options. So definitely take advantage of them.
Yeah, they're right in downtown Racine too. They got a nice location too there. It's nice. Got a bar area too now. They're looking to expand. So like, and they also do like a lot of mobile stuff. So like during the summer and the warmer months, that maybe we'll have him as a judge, man. See if he's available next year for the competition if we put that on. So.
Teaser for
yeah, there you go. Yeah. Cool, man. Well,
I just want to put that staple out
Dragon Pit BBQ in Racine, Wisconsin. You have an opportunity to go out there and check them out and tell them Burn Pit guys sent you over there. All right, man. So, we're talking Thanksgiving.
I'm so excited. Greg.
It's coming up here next week. Looking forward to it. We're starting to get, ideas prep, sides prep. Make sure you're getting your shopping done because, you're going out like the day before or whatever. It's going to be tough.
Great. Have you ever done that?
I've done it plenty of times, but never works out well.
I swear to God, man, I've done it too. And it's always like, I'll need like 5 things and I'll get 3 of them. And I'm like, oh, Ben, you did it again.
You did it again.
I'm like, great.
Yeah, so like it's usually like the pumpkin pie stuff I'll forget, and of course that's like the stuff that's always gone. So but yeah, make sure you get out there and go shopping and put your lists together. I got a couple of checklists out on the website at burnpitbbq.com, and if you follow our newsletter, I sent that out last week. So we got like checklists of things like as you're preparing for Turkey Day, like what you're going to need, what to buy, gear, essential items, that kind of stuff, and then also like a timeline. So when you're cooking, you can backtrack into like when you need to plan and stuff. So that's all out on the website. Maybe I'll post some links below in the podcast episode show notes. But yeah, man. So what do you got?
All right. So I've been doing a lot of reading and stuff this past week. I was looking at this one site, and on their site, and like it was like I think it was like allrecipes.com or something like that, and like they had a ton of stuff, right? And but like they said, like they're like the number one. This was like voted by like the people.
The people. Who's the people?
I don't know, man. Okay. I didn't vote. I know you didn't vote. So it wasn't us, but their people.
Okay.
And it was like the number one side for Thanksgiving got voted. I was like mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Dig that?
Yeah. So, right. Solid.
Yep. Can't go wrong. Yeah. But yeah, so I found this list and I wanted to share it with people. The website's from like Half Baked Harvest.
Half Baked Harvest, yeah.
I don't know, drew me in.
Okay, I'm sure it did, yeah.
This is from it was published November 3rd, 2025. So it's their Thanksgiving 2025 Thanksgiving menu and guide, the make ahead menu.
Make ahead.
So I thought this
you
was
can
really
make
cool,
these ahead.
Really convenient, for people if you're traveling, if you're bringing the dish or something like that. But just make it easy on yourself, or even if you're hosting, right? Kind of your things you can kind of make ahead.
Sure.
And to bring. So I want to go through this list with you just real fast, and then we can kind of dive into our stuff. But she starts off with like drinks, and she starts off with like her breakfast menu.
No, so I already like it, man. So Thanksgiving, like, so I heard this on the radio too the other day, like, people like say like they save your appetite for dinner or whatever for the meal. Yeah, so they say, well, if you do that, you kind of shrink your stomach, so you're kind of setting yourself back. So you need to expand it. Keep it going. You got to expand it early on.
Eat, nap. Eat, nap.
Like this is an all day affair.
Yeah. It's not,
You know me, like I'm getting dinner. Up. We're having a good hearty breakfast. I'm gonna have some appetizers all day going.
Yeah,
just cooking, man.
Yeah. So I mean, she starts it off with a baked cinnamon apple butter French toast.
Oh, I don't hate that.
No, man. And like, look at it, dude. Like it's just it's hearty, it's thick. Like it is beautiful. Looks delicious, I'll be honest. So then she dives into drinks. She has a Thanksgiving cider punch and a pomegranate spice martini.
Ooh.
So sounds delicious.
Yeah, I mean, you can, I know you and me, just need like cold Rockies,
Yeah, we're not too picky.
Yeah. Usually, like at that time of year, you can just put them on the porch and just
leave them outside. You got to worry about them freezing.
Yeah,
depends on the tent and stuff. But you're pretty wide open. All right, dude. Now we have appetizers. All right, so she's got bacon wrapped dates.
Yeah.
French onion soup mini pies and Thanksgiving turkey cheese bread.
Yeah. So I like to keep it real simple. So like some of those sound like, if you're talking soup, like French onion, what was that? French onion soup?
Yeah, French onion soup mini pies.
That, I'd have to see what's all entailed in that.
I like the bacon wrap dates. I'm not a big fan of dates, but I would wrap something else in bacon. You can do water chestnuts.
Chestnuts.
Yeah, you can do like the sausages.
Sausages, yeah. You can wrap anything in bacon.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, there's plenty of options and stuff there. But, again, this is stuff that she recommends, like, you can kind of make, like, ahead of time to bring to the party.
Oh, okay. If you're going to a party, like, you can bring these ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
So, now we dive into the sides, man. This is where she got me. So, she's got, make it a Thanksgiving salad. She got mashed potato casserole. Crock pot green bean casserole, salted pretzel honey butter biscuits, baked mac and cheese.
Yeah, that's a solid one.
Herby mushroom croissant stuffing, sweet potato casserole with sweet and savory bacon, pecans,
there you go.
And roasted balsamic Parmesan Brussels sprouts and cranberry sauce.
Okay.
Solid.
Yeah, they do sound quite fancy. I got a question about that first one. You said, what was a mashed potato casserole or something like that?
Yes.
What is that? Does it give you like ingredients or a list?
No, it has like a link and stuff that you have to click to take you into like the recipe.
Okay.
So
I'd be interested in that one.
Kind of think that's it.
Okay.
It just looks like a
it looks like mashed potatoes with some
mashed
stuff.
Potatoes with like
paprika on top or something like that.
Breading.
Breading.
Some kind of like Pecco crumbs or something. I don't know. Yeah, and then let's see. So the main, she's got your turkey, make it ahead, easy gravy, and then she does have like one pot creamy vegetable dumpling soup. Sounds delicious.
That's pretty heavy, man.
That's heavy.
That's heavy for you. You got your turkey, your mashed potatoes, sweet
dumpling
potatoes,
soup.
then you got dumpling soup.
Yeah, dude. And then for desserts, so like I said, we'll just run through this list quickly and stuff because I know you and I want to share some of our stuff. But for desserts, man, she's got pecan cookies. This one, I was like, man, I can't wait to tell Greg this one. Maple brown sugar pecan cookie pie.
Woo!
Dude,
Make
I was
your
like,
toes curl, right? Take your shoes off.
Molten chocolate crackle pie, and then chocolate covered espresso spiced pretzels. Man, that's it. And then she's got
a lot of ideas.
3-day Thanksgiving timeline. So she kind of has like when to bake the certain things and stuff. I was like, all right, cool. I like that. I think it's like really helpful if you're going to be out there and traveling, or again, you're hosting. And some of those are pretty deep recipes. Great.
It sounds like it, usually like I'm just mashed potatoes, gravy, stuffing, sweet potato pie or sweet potatoes, yams. Nothing too in depth or that, but like if you're looking to up your game a little bit, you might want to check some of those out. If you're looking to keep it simple, then you're in the right station.
Yeah.
We'll give it to you straight, real easy recipes to follow. And
I thought it was quite the list, dude.
It was, man.
I went through. I was like, I'd smoke that. I throw that on the grill.
It's a lot of good ideas.
So
don't hate it.
No, that's kind of what I said too. Again, it's obviously just recently published and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought that it's a solid list.
Yeah, man.
A solid list. So.
Absolutely. So like out of all those things, and then like when you think ahead, like, or even like past when you've done, your Thanksgiving meals, what's like one or two dishes, man, that you're like, man, I gotta have it.
You gotta have it.
So let's leave out maybe stuffing. Let's leave out mashed potatoes, whatever. Like something that's maybe unique to you and your family that you can throw on the smoker, maybe the grill. That's that you really enjoy.
So I remember like we talked about like appetizers and stuff. Like my mom, as a kid, we'd always have like she's kind of. It's like I wouldn't even call it a charcuterie board, but it's like it was just like pickles and cheese, dude.
No, yeah.
Like the little pickles and stuff.
Dude, man, I was just thinking about that in my head right now.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
those little ones? Yeah.
The little ones, and then like, you do your Midwest sushi.
Yep. Yeah.
Which is your ham with a little bit of cream cheese on there.
Yeah,
I've been sprinkling like some fire for effect on the cream cheese and then wrapping the pickle in there.
Yeah, you can do it with there was a lady who I used to work with at the bank, and she used to put like green onions in there.
Oh yeah.
So she'd have ones with green onions or ones with like pickles and stuff. And let me tell you, those green onion ones are pretty solid as well.
Yeah,
buddy.
man.
Throw a little like with those ones, I'd do a little ground pounder, like a little bit of garlic in there. Oof.
Oh man.
Yeah, and
You could throw those on the smoker for a little bit.
You could, or just smoke the cream cheese.
Yeah, you could do that as well. It's a great idea. That's another appetizer there. That's real simple, little smoked cream cheese.
Yeah. So, and then my grandma, she always used to do oyster crackers with like a little bit of like kind of olive oil and like some dill in there, and like put it in like a big sandwich bag and just like shake it all up and stuff. Okay. So like, if I do that, I'd smoke it up with like smoke up the oyster crackers first, get them, just hit them with a little bit of that nice little smoke flavor, and then do the same thing. Yeah.
That's great. So like when I'm thinking like so let's say like appetizers here for right now. Stay on that. Well, man, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, I did some roasted almonds. Yeah, man. So like, and you can smoke these as well. You just you put a little bit of olive oil or butter or whatever you prefer, and then you season it however you. So you're getting the unseasoned ones or the unsalted ones, and then you bake them or you smoke them. You grill them for a little bit, and then. You put whatever. Well, before you do that, you put whatever flavor, like rub or seasoning you want on there.
Do you remember what you put on there?
I put on sweet heat.
Yeah, nice.
So like we've talked to our friends at fairs and stuff. Like, hey, put some of the sweet heat on some nuts like that. Like the Nutman did that one day.
Yeah, he sure did. Yeah,
and they tasted delicious.
They're fantastic.
Yeah, so I did that a homemade one. And it's super simple. You could do that at home yourself.
And you could add like a little bit of brown sugar to it if you want a little bit sweeter and stuff. I mean, you can add some honey and stuff. I mean, there's a lot you can do with it, right?
I think I got the recipe out there. And so it was like I did put a little bit of Worcestershire sauce in there.
Ooh, okay.
Yep. And then I put some brown sugar in there, and then I put the sweet heat in there.
Simple.
Yeah, you put it in a bag, you mix it all up, and then you spread them out on like your baking sheet or whatever. You can bake them in the oven. You can put them on the smoker or the grill. Nice flavor, regardless. So that's something simple you can do. Again, that's something you can do ahead of time too.
Yeah, right.
Like a day before, because then you can let the smoke permeate a little bit more. And something that's easy to carry with you wherever you go. Put out a bowl for snacking. It takes it to the next level, And then like another one that I'll probably do this year, man, is like I made some more jerky.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, made some more jerky out of eye of round roast, the big one that I had.
So did you do it the same way, like in the oven like that?
Yeah, I did.
Like just like kind of kept it open and just, all right.
I cranked it up a little bit higher though. Like I didn't leave it at like the 140 mark. I cranked it up like 250, so like it wasn't take as long. Because like I had a bunch. Like I did a bunch of batches. So,
yeah.
And then I froze a packet, so I'll probably bust that out on Thanksgiving as an appetizer. But
I like that idea too.
Yeah.
Smoked. Again, something you can do a couple days ahead of time.
You're gonna have to, yeah. For the jerky, I wouldn't recommend doing it on the day of, unless you got some time and like you're going somewhere else and your kitchen's open. Like go and do it, but then also like our smoked Chex Mix, man. Yep. Like and you do Cheez-Its and stuff like that. Again, just take some appetizers up to the next level.
Yeah, and you can even just like those. You could even do them together.
Yeah,
Cheez-Its and the Chex Mix together.
Put it all together. Make your own.
Almost like just like a party mix. Yeah. Maybe we'll do that this year, dude. I was gonna do some smoked like Chex Mix for it, but I like when the Cheez-Its in there too.
Yeah,
it's a solid idea. Yeah, you can't go wrong. But yeah, that's what I've done in the past too. Is just Chex Mix. Yeah, and just have it out there all day. Just all day, and
you make huge big batches.
And just leave it.
Yep.
Yep. Usually we'll make that again. Something easy to make a couple days before. I mean, you can keep that as literally as simple as you want.
Yeah, usually
I've done it with just the Chex, Greg.
Yep. And it's delicious, man. So I usually put like a bunch of butter and then, put whatever seasoning you want. Like our all-purpose one is great on that. And then you put it in the bag, you mix it up, and then you spread it out and you bake it in the oven or the smoker or whatever. And then just keep stirring it maybe every 15 minutes until like it gets to the level of doneness that you like. I think in past I've also put like some Worcestershire sauce in there too. Yeah. Gives it a nice little added depth of flavor.
I've even done a little barbecue sauce too.
Oh yeah.
Just like a tablespoon or something, and with the Worcestershire sauce, just add like another kind of hint of that. Like, especially if you're just gonna do it in the oven and stuff, you can kind of add just a little bit more of like that barbecue flavor in there for it.
Yeah, it doesn't take a lot of time either. Like once you put it in like the oven or whatever, if you got it like cranked up to like 350, like maybe half hour, 45 minutes, just keep stirring it every 15 minutes to get it all like a nice kind of golden brownish. If you're doing like the Chex Mix and stuff, but that's again one that you can make big batches of it. It doesn't take too long, and then you can save some for later.
Yep. It's for when if you're going somewhere else and stuff, or even if you are hosting, you keep your own bag for yourself for the next day.
Yeah, man. So some good appetizer ideas. Anything else that kind of sticks out to you?
Oh, let's see.
What about deviled eggs? Do you think deviled eggs are appetizer, or do you think that's like more main course?
I could go either way.
Yeah.
If I'm making them, I want to make sure they're good, right? So I'm gonna have at least one or two
you gotta test them.
Test them. So, but then I'm gonna have some on my plate as well. So
I like that.
Yeah.
So yes and
yes
both. And
both
good, solid. So I saw this recipe that's been kind of going around. It's like a Bloody Mary type of deviled egg. So they boil them and they hard boil them and they cut them in half. And then before they put like the egg filling in it back in, they take like a Bloody Mary like kind of seasoning, and then they top face of the egg where the opening is, they press it down in it, so it's like got like a rim on it. And then they whatever filling they use, they fill it up. I'm assuming it's got some Bloody Mary mix in there as well. And then they garnish it with like a little slice of bacon and then a little pickle.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that looked good.
Yeah.
So I was thinking like we use some of our fire for effect, and you like the sweet heat on the rim out there, and then you a little Bloody Mary like a shot of egg.
Delicious.
But that's got to be like a kind of a staple. So maybe we'll do that this year too.
Yeah. It sounds good. And even then too, right? Like you could just, if you wanted to have like that touch of smoke, just smoke the bacon or something.
Smoke the bacon.
Cook the bacon on the grill or something. Just crisp it up nicely and just chop it up or whatever. I mean, put a whole piece on that thing.
Yeah, I've smoked the yolks, and I've also smoked like the whites. So if you want just a little hint, like smoke the egg yolks and then leave the whites the regular. So otherwise you do both.
Or you could I just put the whole egg out there.
Yeah, you could do the whole
after
egg. After you peel it, then you just put the whole egg, and then you come in and you slice it or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of options there.
And those again, I mean, that's you just leaving it out there real fast. You don't have to be out there long at all.
Good point.
And if you do like just kind of the yolks or something like that, right? Like you said too, you want to let that permeate a bit. You can do it a day ahead of time and stuff.
Absolutely.
Pick up a little flavor as it goes along.
Now that made me think about like smoked cheeses. Done smoked cheese in the past.
Yeah, cold smoke.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
I saw one dude. I think he did it. He was like
a little too hot.
Yeah, it was a little too hot. So
it's all melted in there.
I think like he had. I don't remember where he was from. It was like a warmer state, and he was like, even if your grill temp is only at this, if it's this hot outside, I don't recommend it. It was pretty funny.
You got to kind of watch the temperatures on if you're doing the colds. Well, that's like another easy thing. Like you just pick up like a regular block of cheese from the grocery store. This one you want like usually you want to do this one ahead of time, so because the smoke continues to permeate throughout the cheese after a few days. So maybe a day or two ahead of time, cold smoke, real low, the cheese, and then like you have a nice smoked cheese to be able to serve when you got guests over, and you can impress them with, no, I smoked this myself.
Did it myself.
Yeah. All right. Well, those are some good ideas, real simple ideas for you to take up the appetizer, and these are ones you could use all year long too. Like if you're doing like tailgating, if you're going out, or if you're going to watch some sporting event, or you're having a party, man, knock some of these out too. All right. So what kind of side dishes during like the main course? Now do you guys do like a sit down, or is it more kind of like buffet style when everything's done? You're like, hey, dinner's ready. Go and grab a plate.
Well, both. I mean, we'll do it like buffet style, I guess, where it's like, hey, go grab a plate, but then we all sit down
and, together,
eat together.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's usually what I'll say. I guess it depends like where we're at, where we're going, if we're traveling, if it's just us and stuff. But majority of the time, like we're all sitting down together. And if we're somewhere else, it's really like I'll kind of step in, like I'll help like the kids get like their plates together first, but then I can kind of try some stuff as well. And be like,
okay.
Oh, yep. I'm gonna get extra of that. I'm not getting that. But I'm gonna put it on their plate. Yeah. And
eat that.
Yeah. Here you go. You need these vegetables. I'm passing on some of it. Then but yeah, that gives me a chance to just kind of go through and kind of get an eye on like, okay, what do I want to make sure that I'm grabbing.
Nice. Yeah, so like growing up, like both sides of my family, like my mom and my dad's side were huge. So like lots of brothers, so lots of aunts and uncles. So like it'd always be like dinner's ready. You go through a line and then you try and find a spot to sit, like, so you're like usually not sitting at a table. You're usually kind of sitting in the corner somewhere by yourself or on the couch or whatever. Yeah. And that was fine by me, man. Cause I don't want to talk to anybody. Hey, I'm eating, you know what I mean?
I do. I know exactly what you mean.
I'm going to take this and go find a quiet corner somewhere,
Eat as fast as I can so I can go
get some more. Yeah. Because, Grandpa's going to be like, hey, you need to have some more.
Yeah.
Hey, eat up. Okay. I made plenty. Yeah. Get some more. But like now my wife's like, because my family's all split up and parents live, far away. So we don't usually do Thanksgiving with them. So we do it with my wife's side, and it's very smaller. It's a little different. It's like we sit down at the table and then we pass it around and we all eat together. So it's kind of like a
more family style.
Yeah, it's more. It's more of a sit down versus when I was growing up. It was more like, hey,
chaos.
Yeah,
free for all.
Get your food.
Yeah,
eat as fast as you can so you can go back and get seconds. You know what I mean? Good times. Yeah. But yeah, so now it's kind of more kind of sit down for us. It is small because we have my wife's is a smaller family, so it's you can't fit everybody around like a large dining room table. Sure, so. Back then, we couldn't fit everybody barely in the house. So it was like, you got to fend for yourself a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Don't be shy.
Yeah.
So what are some of those dishes then, like, aside from like the traditional, like, and we've talked a lot about mac and cheese, so let's leave that one off too. But like, what are maybe something else that you're like, hey, I usually make, or like, I've really been thinking about making this year.
Let's see, dude. I wouldn't say. I love the traditional.
Mm-hmm.
I love the traditional stuff. One thing I have seen is like cabbage.
Cabbage, yeah.
Doing some cabbage. It's super simple too. You could just keep it. Man, I think Myron Mixon has a recipe out there where he just like cuts like the core out and stuff, and then just throws a stick of butter on it.
Yeah.
You just kind of can season it around, and then just throw it in. There's some butcher paper, and I think he's had some like aluminum foil too. That you just kind of put it in, just let it ride until it's soft. The butter's all nice and melted, and just I'm a big fan of cabbage too. So I love a good cabbage.
Yeah.
It's a little bit harder though. You don't see it as much at the stores right now. You see it more around St. Patty's Day.
St. Patty's Day.
But dude, I'm trying to think, like, if you're not a fan of turkey, like, there's plenty of options. I've seen a lot of hams and stuff going to stores recently, too.
Yep.
You're just kind of like pork tenderloins. I've seen a lot of stuff with pork tenderloins. People kind of doing those. Or just, like, some prime ribs, too. People snack some prime ribs. But other, like, sides, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Like, growing up, like, we never did, like, the green bean casserole stuff. Like, I could take it or leave it. Always got to have rolls. I love rolls.
Yeah, rolls.
We always had corn.
Corn.
We always had like corn or like green beans.
Okay.
Just like traditional.
Traditional,
yeah. I like a lot of times I just combine them, put them together. And I was, like the next day I always loved having like the corn too to make like the KFC like famous bowl.
Yeah. You mix it all together, with some gravy and turkey on it.
And stuffing. Yeah. All in there with some corn and stuff.
Yeah, we'll talk about that too maybe afterwards because you get to see like the sandwiches, like put it all on there.
Was that like in Friends?
Yeah.
The moist maker?
Yeah.
Threw away my sandwich. Oh, man. But yeah, dude, I love the traditional stuff. Like I'm just like the mashed potatoes has to be there. I don't know if I've ever really done mac and cheese for Thanksgiving.
No, you haven't. Okay.
It was never like a staple. Well, my parents really never did like homemade mac and cheese.
Okay.
But I think like for us and like our kids and stuff, like we'll make sure and we'll start like sneaking that in and stuff. It's not, it's pretty easy. You don't have to babysit it too much and stuff.
So one that we typically have, like maybe it's more of a Wisconsin thing, is like there's a lot of Polish people around here. Like, so we have like, Polish sausage with like sauerkraut and stuff.
You have that as a side?
Yeah. So I guess it could be a main dish, but like, you get your turkey, you get then you have a little bit of like some Polish sausage. Like it's a little like they're like cut up, so it's like not a whole sausage. But you could eat a whole sausage.
Absolutely, yeah. Meat.
Yeah, why not? I'll throw a couple of those on my plate.
Yeah, cook that right inside the bird too. You get some real good flavor.
You could, yeah. So like some Polish sausage there.
That's crazy. I've never had that.
Yeah,
we always had applesauce.
Yeah, that's right. Your dad loves that. You crush it.
Yeah, he crushes the applesauce.
Yeah. No, I know he put it on like his pork chops and stuff. I think you're telling me. Does he put it on his turkey?
Oh, dude, absolutely.
Oh yeah,
he does. Yeah,
nice.
He put on whatever you want.
Yeah, sure could. Put it in your bowl. Yeah.
That's a little crazy.
Okay, that's a little crazy. That's where you draw the line, huh?
That's where I draw the line. I'm like, he might. I don't know.
But like I made a cranberry sauce.
See, we never really
last year or 2 years ago. Man, it was the first time making it from scratch, so I got like a bunch of fresh cranberries, and man, the house smelled delicious too, man. So it's like you could throw that on smoker and do that, get a nice little hint of smoke. Like I'd probably do like some pecan or something like maybe even like an apple, so you have like an apple cranberry type of flavor there as a side there for you, something maybe a little bit different. But then like we talked about this before. Maybe it's more like an Easter, but like scalloped potatoes. Those are always a good idea. Like you could smoke the potatoes, you could put it all together and smoke it a little bit before you put it on the table.
Yeah.
Those are kind of like ones that maybe that aren't as traditional maybe in some houses as others.
Do you ever have like salad?
Yeah, we usually have a salad. Side salad. My wife does some like charred broccoli.
Okay.
That's kind of a big hit. Just using butter and our ground pounder seasoning. So the kids actually like it and they request it. So when we're doing like Christmas or Thanksgiving, like that usually makes its way on the table.
I did some of that last week on the grill.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah. A nice charred vegetable, like it just adds another layer of flavor to it.
Like I've been seeing a lot of like honey glazed roasted carrots.
Yeah, that's about that time.
Yeah,
we've done carrots in the past too. Asparagus.
Oh, I love asparagus. Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, my wife loves Brussels sprouts.
We've done Brussels sprouts in the past.
Usually, you'll throw some like cranberries in there. Maybe make a nice melody of like cranberries. Maybe some walnuts in there.
Chopped like crushed up bacon.
Yeah. Can't go wrong there.
Yep.
Butter.
Yep.
Yeah. So those are just some ideas. Anything that we're missing here?
I mean, I mentioned rolls. Obviously, you don't have to do, you don't have to do rolls. There's other like breads or baguettes or other things that you can do if you want to use. That's just my preference. I love the good rolls, Greg.
Hey man, that's good. A lot of good ideas there, but we got a few more minutes left. Let's talk desserts, man.
Desserts, dude. Okay.
We got our traditional ones. We know pumpkin pie is usually apple pie. So when I got married, almost 18 years ago now, my buddy flew in from Texas and he brought 2 huge pies with him because we got married over Thanksgiving. So that like the day after Thanksgiving, so that Friday. So we're like, get the families together because our families are all spread out. It'd be nice to have a Thanksgiving together or whatever. But like one of my Marine Corps buddies was flying in from Texas for it. And he carried on 2 huge pies.
Onto the plate?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So like one was an apple one and one was a pumpkin pie one. Like these are famous pies from Texas. So they were probably some of the best pies I've ever had.
What made them the best?
They were just so thick, man. It was like a 10 pounds. Like it was just like a regular size pie, but they're like 10 pounds. That's
awesome.
Yeah. So when I think about Thanksgiving and pies, like I always think about those pies.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got your traditional ones, You got apple, you got pumpkin. What are some other ones?
So I picked up, I'm going to make, you could go cheesecake. I think we've tried cheesecake in the past. That was like for Christmas. We did that smoked cheesecake.
So here, this is like, I posted this on our social media this morning. One of these has to go on Thanksgiving, like one of these pictures here. And it has cheesecake on there. Like I've never associated cheesecake with like Thanksgiving.
No.
So and that was kind of, like some questions like cheesecake on Thanksgiving type of question, so I've never.
We've had it. But like, again, like we've had usually just kind of like different options. My sister, never liked pumpkin pie, so my mom would always get her like a lemon meringue pie.
Oh, really? She liked the lemon meringue?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, what's wrong with you? Just load the pie down with whipped cream.
Yeah, I know.
Jeez, man.
Sprinkle a little cinnamon on there. Get some ice cream.
Yeah.
Man.
Let's see, dude. I did see a recipe the other day for I'm trying to remember where I saw it, if it was from our best friend Steve Reichland. But it was like you took peaches and you cut them in half, took out the pit, and then I think then from there like they come in like slices and throw them in like a big just like a cast iron out on the grill, and then season them like just kind of let those rot for a little bit, and then put some like honey and cinnamon on it, and then put them in a bowl, and then put just a good dollop of ice cream right on top and stuff. Looks fantastic.
Simple as well.
Quick, easy.
Yeah, I've done like a blueberry cobbler in the past, and the cast iron on the grill, nice smoke flavor. But then I like a good pecan pie, man. That's kind of like if I had to pick any one pie, like it's probably the worst one for you because it's just like syrup, and nuts.
Delicious.
I would do the pumpkin or the pecan pie.
You're like a 60-year-old man.
Yeah, I know. Give me a nice cup of coffee and a pecan pie, and I'm good to go.
Yep.
Then bed at 7.
Yeah.
Wake up at 4.
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Eating turkey again already.
Yeah.
Turkey and eggs.
Turkey and eggs.
Oh man. So this year we're gonna try the kids don't really like pumpkin pie. Which I'm like, all right, well then
more for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah.
But I was with my son at the store and they had what was it? Like cookies and cream like pudding on sale. And so I was gonna make like a graham cracker crust and then make that pudding and do like a pudding pie with like that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Interesting. You gonna put it on the grill or a smoker? Just leave it.
Well, if I did, I might smoke like the graham crackers a little bit before I make that.
Yeah.
But I haven't decided yet. Probably not, because I don't know. We'll see.
I did smoke that pecan and the pumpkin pie I did before. Like obviously I assembled all of it and then I just put it on the smoker.
Just let it sit for a bit.
I used some apple wood for like maybe 10-15 minutes and then pulled it off before we went. Yeah, again, just add a little bit layer of flavor there.
Just a touch.
Just a touch. Again, if you're going to serve other people, I usually keep the smoke pretty light.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of a hint of it. Don't want to overwhelm it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of different options out there, man. Like I think I got the blueberry cobbler recipe out there on the website. I'm pretty
sure it's out there.
Yeah, I did that.
I think the blackberry one's for sure out there.
Yeah, because my mom won like a competition with that blackberry one, using the cast iron. So
and it's good. We did that at Christmas one year too.
Yeah. So again, like if you're looking for something different, maybe you have like those other options already, but then you're looking, hey, let's add another one just to try something out. Give some of those a shot. And they're really easy to make, man. Like you put the filling in the bottom of the cast iron, like just like whatever blueberries or blackberries, and then you make your crumble on top, which is basically just like graham crackers and butter and some delicious brown sugar, and a little bit of lemon zest, and it's good to go. Yeah.
And too, if you're not a big pie fan and stuff, like we've got other recipes out there. We've done the brookie.
Yeah,
the brownie cookie. Or you just do traditional brownies. We've got
I've got my
the
bourbon cherry brownie out there on the cast iron.
Yeah, so there's definitely options. We've got some stuff out there for you, or too. Like we've got chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah,
chocolate chip cookies out
on the smoker.
Yep, they're pretty solid.
You made a chocolate cake once.
I did a chocolate cake once. Yep, extra smoky.
Yep. But yeah, and if you have ideas or thoughts for us like that you like to do and smoke that we are not even thinking about, like send them our way. Go out to burnpitbbq.com, hit the contact button and then send us a message, or you can go out to our social medias, hit us a message over there. We always love hearing from y'all for whatever you guys are cooking, because we get inspiration from you guys too. So. But man, that's all I got for this week. You got anything you're planning on smoking between now and next Tuesday?
I took some chicken out today. We're just gonna do some like chicken sandwiches.
Nice.
I'm just gonna smash them, make them real nice and thin, and just hit them with some heat and stuff. But I'm trying to think. I don't know. I have to look and see where we're at this weekend. I think maybe Friday we'll do something cool.
Cool, man.
What about you?
Well, I just did some chicken thighs and chicken breasts and hot dogs last night. But this week is our anniversary, so Sunday we're going up to the Packer game. And
are you at tailgate?
So one of our buddies, John, he does a tailgate every single home game. So I'm going to try and hit him up.
Okay.
So like he does a big one, like he puts it on like his business or whatever it is, like, and he smokes a bunch of meats and stuff, and he just invites everybody out. So he's invited me out a few times. I just haven't been at a game.
Yeah.
So, but he's like, next time you're up, stop by. So we'll probably leave early because it's a noon game, and then go check out his tailgate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big tent. He's got season tickets. He's in the parking lot, so we'll go check it out because he's inviting us out. And I'll probably have to hit him up on this time.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. So
well, that's cool, man.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Getting out there and seeing what he's got cooking.
So for your anniversary, you're taking your wife to somebody else's tailgate.
Yeah,
sounds great.
Yeah, I planned it out.
Spoiler, man.
I do. Yeah.
Spoiler. She's lucky.
She doesn't know we're going to the tailgate yet. Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
So I'll bring that up here soon.
On the drive up.
On the drive up.
I'm going so early.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. No. Otherwise, it's gonna be a good weekend. And then just looking forward to prepping for Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, man. That's all I got.
Yeah. So again, if get out and kind of start planning now.
Yeah, it's time.
It's time. It's time. I was looking for something at the store the other day and they didn't have it. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. It's time.
I found it in a different section.
Yeah, and if your turkey's frozen, we got on the website. We got a nice timeline for you on when to pull it out, depending on the time, like the weight of it. So
especially like if you're gonna brine it,
like kind of Friday is the day. Friday is the kind of the day where you start looking like, okay, when do I need to get this thing out of the freezer?
So get it moving.
Yeah, that's right. Well, all right, man. That's all I got.
All right, sounds good, everyone.
All right, we'll talk to you next week.
Take it easy.
Cheers.